Another one. Sure guys, what a beautiful morning it was, but a real struggle to find live mullets. But eventually we got some, not many. We got one really good big one, and then like 4 or 5 medium to average size mullets. I like those really big ones when I'm fishing for a big cob. But yeah, we're done. Yeah, really stunning morning this morning. But I think the water is going to be a little on the strong side this morning, and then it might flatten out during the day. But we're going to look for that big cob today, and we're going to hunt it again. You guys know I've been hunting that big cob. Now hopefully today is the day. So yeah, let's go and fish. Okay, so we might have to adapt our game plan slightly, because the wind was supposed to turn to a northeast, and a northeast coming from the mountains over the sea. So obviously it pushes onto the swell, against the swell, and that will push the water flat, and it hasn't happened. So the water is still on the strongish side. So I can't see that we're going to be able to fish for a big cob, and especially the area where I wanted to go, the swell is definitely still too big and too strong. So I decided to stop here at one spot and fish for a smaller cob. These 2 to 8 kilo fish, they like to bite here. And especially in the bigger, stronger sea like it is now, the water's got a good color. So I'm not going to throw the live baits now, I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to see what the weather does and what the swell does. If it flattens down, we'll walk up and then we will go and fish for a big cob. Otherwise we're going to fish on the high tide now for the smaller cob on some baits, on a squid bait or on an octopus leg or something like that. And if the water doesn't come down and it stays quite big, we'll rather go and fish on the rocks and go and see if we can't catch a hammerhead or a duckbill or a small bronzy or anything like that, just to get a bite. But yeah, at this stage we're not going to be able to fish for a big cob, but we're going to make the most of it and then just adapt to the conditions and yeah, just fish the day and enjoy the day. It's always lucky to be out and spend my time next to the water rather than to sit at home. Let's make the best of the day and hopefully we can get a fish or two. So let's get a bait in the water and see if we can't get a fish or two. Take care. I'm going to show you the little chocker bait that I'm using. I showed this one in last week's video, how I make it. So if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Yeah. Lekker little cobby bait. Come on, ooh, cobby, got you. First throw, and we're on. Feels like a cobby. Come on. There we go. First throw, we got a baby cob here, probably just like 1.5 kilo fish. Look at that circle hook, guys. That circle hook can never come out there. Perfectly in the corner, in the scissor of the mouth. We got him. That's why I love these circle hooks. It's hooked like it can't get out while you're fighting the fish, and easy to unhook the fish. Have to safely release it. We're just gonna put this one back. Okay, there you go. Let's get a slightly bigger one, guys. Just want to take this glasses off so that I can see better, as the southeast is making it really dirty. Yeah, so I think we're going to move. The swell hasn't come down yet, and the tide has dropped way too much now, so it's going to be an absolute waste of time to try and carry on to fish at this spot. So looking down the beach, the swell is still way too big to go down to fish for a big cob as well. So I'm thinking, so just to pass the time, we're going to try and catch a couple of sharks, and then we'll see what the swell does, and then make a decision where we want to go. We either, if it flattens out enough, we'll come back to this beach and then walk a little bit further down, or we'll hit another beach or somewhere where it's a little bit more protected, and then try and fish for a big cob. But at this stage, no, we can't, so we just have to adapt to the conditions and see if we can keep ourselves busy. And yeah, guys, just one reminder, I'm placing a new order for my merchandise and for the Zulu clothing like this and many more, many other items. So if you guys are keen on buying some Zulu fishing clothing, please send me an email on zulukfishing@gmail.com. My email address will be down in the description as well. So yeah, make sure you get some of those. Stocks are really limited, so don't miss out on that. So yeah, and thanks for the guys that has supported me this far and has bought some of the clothing. It's really awesome of you guys, and it helped me quite a lot to keep this channel going. But anyway, that's enough talk. I need to pack up, start moving, and find a new spot to catch a couple of fish. So I had a look at the rocks to fish for some hammerheads and grey sharks or small bronzies or whatever we can find. But it doesn't look too promising either. It just looks like there will be one. It looks like there will be 1 or 2 bites, but it's not going to be wild and too great. It's too clean and a little bit too flat. So it's too strong on the beach and too flat on the rocks. So I'm going to check 1 or 2 other spots out, and then see if we can't find a spot where we can fish and find you guys a decent fish, hopefully. So yeah, frustrating times when you check the weather and the prediction shows one wind and then it blows another. It makes your planning quite difficult, because if that northeaster came through, it would have pushed the swell really flat, and it would have pushed it flat real quickly. But it's still on the southeast, so it's going to flatten out, but it's not going to go flat really soon. It's going to take a couple of hours longer than with the northeast. With the northeast, it's like an hour or 2, and then it goes like flat, just little rolling swells coming in and nice working bags, but it didn't happen. Yeah, I was really keen for that northeast to blow, because you can throw a lure for a big cob then as well, but yeah, it didn't happen. So now we need to run around and find a spot to catch a fish or 2. Yeah, but probably see you guys on the beach. Lekker. So we had a look at a couple of different spots and nothing seemed convincing, so I reckon it's better to head back home and then go and edit for the rest of the day, opposed to editing tomorrow and then go and fish tomorrow and finish this video for you guys, because I reckon the swell is going to be a lot flatter tomorrow than what it is today. And yeah, today is just not going to work. It's not a day for a big fish. If that wind came through this morning, different story, like I mentioned earlier on, but it's not going to happen, so it's best to call it, and then we'll finish this video tomorrow. So hopefully we get a decent fish tomorrow and we can end this video off on a high note. So yeah, lekker guys, cheers. Okay guys, so we're back today. The sea has come down substantially. It's almost too flat, but it's looking good. It doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna throw one live bullet, and then the other live bullet I'm gonna slide out on my second rod, and so it's gonna be quite a long swim now to get to the bank. So I'm not gonna take the biggest mullet that I have and on the rod that I'm going to throw, but with the sea being flat, it is okay. The lockdown has eased up a little bit, so the curfew has moved a little slightly later, so we're going to fish a little bit into the dark tonight. So we have some headlamps here, and hopefully we can get that big cob in the dark. And yeah, I'm going to put this live bait in here to stay alive. I'm keen to get a bait out in the water, guys, so let's get it in. Come on. It basically swam to where I wanted that lifeboat. And just put it down where I wanted. Then I got a lekker throw in. Wonder what? Go. Getting out. Woo, lekker. Love it. Woo. Okay, let's open it.
The sun.
One time live bait, one time bite. Come here.
Voel hy groot?
At least it's a bite. I was just thinking we're getting into prime time now. And because the sun is just going down, but it's not behind that hill, like it's to go behind that hill. Then we'll get into the good time. I think it's a grey shark or a hammer or something. Well guys, it's unfortunately it's a little grey shark. I see its tag as well. So I'm just going to read the tag number out so that we can see the information on the tag, on the grey. A1889997. Yeah, remove the hook. I don't have any wire on. Circle hook, it doesn't bite me off. Perfect. Go and grab my measuring tape quickly. Okay, see, so sharks with teeth, we measure pre-caudal. So we measure from the tip of the nose to the pre-caudal notch. Just check, keep it in a as straight line as possible. 82.5. So it's 82.5 centimeters all the way to the pre-caudal notch. You see the difference of a grey shark? It has a dorsal ridge there, and that's what it makes a, and that's a clear way to identify the shark. A little bit more shorter and stocky than a bronze whaler, and yeah, feisty little sharks these, they grow massive, over 300 kilos. But yeah, there it is. Okay, KOB, let's catch that KOB now. Well, we're hunting a big KOB, so we need a big bait, simple and easy. There's the 9er hook through the top. You don't want to catch a small cob, so the small fish can grab on the tip, and the whole big cob eat the whole thing. I'm just flying the drone here, and it's just amazing how technology is. And I'm checking out this really big duck ball cruising behind the drop off, just gracefully gliding through the water, and it's really amazing, and such a beautiful scenery. There it is. It's stunning. Look at that, guys. Checked a lot of duckball at the back. It's almost tempting to throw for one, but I don't want to. Focus, Xandré, focus. We're here to catch a cob. Stak hier.
Hy het aangegaan.
Huh?
Die stuk van die drone, hy toe nog nie toe daar was hy nog nie aan die nou. Voor dit het hy eers gesê nou.
Nee man, buddy. Get my jacket on. Because chillos. Come on, Cobb, eat it! Much better, guys. Woo! Okay, this has come to an end. Unfortunately, we didn't get that big cob tonight. But whoa, what's going on? Oh, Xandré's light's getting flat. But anyway, yeah, we didn't get that big cob tonight. But you should remember is that we are chasing a fish that many guys have been chasing their whole lives. So, so you're bound to catch nothing at some stage. I'd like if at least got a 20 or a 10 or a 15 or a 30 kilo cob. That would have been good. But unfortunately, we didn't get any cob tonight. But I set out just to fish for a big fish. I felt some smaller cob on that long octopus bait, but I have no interest in catching any smaller cob. So, but yeah, it was just a lekker night out. Xandré enjoyed the day with me, and yeah, this is lekker fun. It's a beautiful night. Lekker to be out on the beach again, and the fishing into the dark, and checking those duckbill. Yeah, it's just a beautiful sunset, and yeah, just lekker to appreciate nature, guys. It's so beautiful and amazing out here. This is why we do it, and that's what fishing is all about. It's not just about the fishing, it's not just about the big cob. Biggest adventure of this big 100-pound cob hunt is the road to it, and that's the adventure, is all the things that you see and you learn on the way to catch this fish. And the day when it finally comes, it will be amazing, and I would love to share that with you guys, and I'd love to get that fish on film for you guys. So stay tuned, be lekker, and guys, if you want to see more of Zulu fishing, please subscribe, like the video, give it a thumbs up, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified once I upload a new video. You guys know all of those things. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to bed. Cheers, guys.